Good evening. Welcome to Cleveland TV. My name is Singu Madyabi. Cleveland TV in Diaspora is an internet TV service. We are created to bring Africans back home and in diaspora together to celebrate and appreciate their achievements. Today on my program, we have a very vibrant young man by the name of Temwani. Temwani, hi. Please introduce yourself.
Hey Singu, hey everybody that's watching. It's my pleasure to be on this channel. Yeah.
Can you please
So
more about what you do?
my name is Temwani Zulu. I'm a young entrepreneur, corporate DJ, MC. I'm a youth promoter, and many more philanthropist. Yeah, and many more to add on.
Okay, so what made you become an entrepreneur?
Um, the love and passion that I have generally for the money, not really the money again, because I use the money again to give back to the community. So it's generally the love I have to help other people. So that's what actually helped me and encouraged me to become one.
Uh, if you don't mind, would you like to share with us how old you are?
I turned 20 this year.
Okay. So, when did you become an entrepreneur? I think that you're 20 years old. When did your career as an entrepreneur start?
I started my career as a DJ when I was only 12. Yeah, 12 years old. So I've been up and down from being a DJ. I learned how to become an MC. Then I now learned on how to deal with vehicle electrical parts such as key cutting, alarms, and many more. So it's just been a process of growing from what I know to add on many more things.
Okay, so looking at, you mentioned you are a DJ. How does it feel being a DJ at a very young age and seeing that you started when you are 12 years old? How has been your experience and how does it feel being a young DJ?
Well, the music industry is definitely tough, and you have to be strong. The same applies with many other artists, models, any person that's part of the entertainment industry. So, as a young DJ, my experience has been mainly to learn from other DJs because I've worked with several DJs and I've seen how they organize themselves, how they treat other people, because it's a whole process of learning from each other. So, getting to learn all this while I'm still young has been a benefit for me. So whatever I learn is something that I'm using as well to help me to help conduct myself with other people and learn how to associate with others. So it's a tough experience, but then the benefits I get from it are better, and I don't get to focus on what's happening now.
Okay, so I've been following you on Facebook and Instagram and even on WhatsApp, and I've seen that you have a campaign with the next part to the less privileged females, let me say. So, what motivated you to start up that campaign?
Um, to be honest, the growth of my page, my Instagram, and many other social media platforms has mainly come about because of the females. So females have helped push my page and even my management team. Most of it comprises of females. So before my birthday last year, when I was only turning 19, I thought of a way of giving back to the females. And there isn't any other way of helping a female and like helping her with a sanitary pad or towel. So looking at the fact that not every woman is able to buy a sanitary pad, she there's a lot that comes about with menstrual stigma. So the only way I thought would help was by helping the less privileged, especially those that are in compounds, those that are in places that cannot be able to get sanitary pads. So the first thing I thought of was going to a school where we donated sanitary pads, and we donated to over 100 females. And from there, I looked at the response, and then I looked at how many people are doing this. Because, when we talk about menstrual stigma, this is something that's really affecting the females, and it's something that's not taken into consideration as Zambians. Not just Zambians, but the world at large. So we look at different things that affect these females, because especially if it's a school going child, they do not manage to go to school because they lack that sanitary towel or pad. So this is just a way of helping them to be free to talk about these things. Condoms are free, but if we had condoms for sale and sanitary pads for free, I believe that the world would be a better place today. So these are certain things that affect females, but they will not talk about it. Imagine if a female does not have a sanitary pad, and this female is a person that goes to school. You will not tell me the person will be able to go to school. So it's really a tough experience for the females, and I've had females that have come to me and said, Temwani, this is a problem. What do you think can help? So for a female to easily open up, it's such a good experience, and this is something that I've told myself I will do year in and year out. So
hello there. Looking for an African movie? Search no further. Cleveland African Movies TV is here for you. We are dedicated to the acceleration of African films, TV series, documentaries, and lots more. Explore our movies at home or on the go. Cleveland Movies is free to watch on cleveland.com. Don't miss this opportunity. Hurry now. Sign up and subscribe today.
So, yeah.
Okay. Looking at your age, I'm very much interested in the DJ part because I believe DJs get to go to play in nightclubs. Now, looking at your age, how do you get to deal with negative criticism from society?
Okay, generally, I'll just be honest with you. I'm a goal-oriented person. I know what I want for my life. And I'm a person that stays positive. There is always that saying that comes with artists and DJs. This person, especially when it comes to relationships, because like this person is probably a play person or something. There's that term that's associated to us that are part of the entertainment industry. But then criticisms are always there, be it good, be it bad. The fact is that you cannot make the whole world happy. You can do good your whole entire life. Trust me, not everybody will love you for that. I believe even you as a presenter, there are definitely people that have gone against you being where you are. And it's just about knowing what you want. At the end of it, you have to know, in as much as you follow what people will tell you, these people will not live with you, and these people will not put bread and butter on your table. So you have to focus on what you want and know what's best for you.
Who inspired you to be a DJ?
My dad. He was a DJ before he decided to retire. Yeah, so he's the first person that I actually worked with as a DJ. He would carry me to his radio station. He would carry me around when he's got events so that I could learn one or two things, and then he's been guiding me ever since. So it's been a continuous process. He taught me, I saw how he strived. Even for him to be where he is now, it's the love that he had for what he does. And that's what got me to where I am now.
Oh, should we say you became a DJ because of your father, or you became a DJ because of the passion that you have for it?
It's both ways because he did not force me to become a DJ. It's just the passion and love that I saw in him that I also wanted to use generally because I've always loved the entertainment industry. I've always prayed and hoped that someday I would be one of those people that would contribute to the growth of this industry. So it's both ways. He did not force me, but then because I saw the love he had for it, I also gained the passion and interest to learn.
So, based on your experience with working with your dad, what advice can you give to youth that refuse to work with their parents?
Sorry, I did not get that question.
I'm saying based on your working with your father, what advice can
Mm.
you give youth that refuse to work with them?
So, the best advice I would give a youth that's working with their parents is learn to listen to them. Parents somehow, not always, there are things that we feel are right, but then are not right. And you always have your parent there to guide you. So the best thing is learn from what your parents have passed through, aim to be better than them, and get the advice. The advice is definitely something that will help you grow as well.
Hello there. Looking for an African movie? Search no further. Clevenard African Movies TV is here for you. We are dedicated to the acceleration of African films, TV series, documentaries, and lots more. Explore our movies at home or on the go. Clevenard Movies is free to watch on clevenard.com. Don't miss this opportunity. Hurry now. Sign up and subscribe today.
Yeah, working with your dad, what advice can you give to aspiring youth that would want to uh, work with their parents, but then they tend to feel it's a bad thing? What advice can you give them?
The only reason somebody would think it's a bad thing working with your parent is because you know the restrictions that would come in back and forth. But then parents know what's best for us, and they've passed through most of these things before we've even passed through them. So you find they get to coach, they get to teach you different stuff, and then it's just a process of you learning from what they have and aiming on being better than them and learning on what mistakes they made and how you can upgrade your life from there.
So, what advice can you give to someone that wants to start entrepreneurship?
Entrepreneurship is not easy. It depends with your passion and goals. For me,
Mhm.
I love doing things at my own time and in my own ways. So I know saying definitely working for somebody would cause commotion at the end of it all. Entrepreneurship is good because we're looking at how many jobs are in Zambia. We've got less jobs now. And on an average scale, we're told saying a graduate from school has to be in society for like 5 to 6 years before they're employed. So in the meantime, you will not tell me you sit for the whole 5 to 6 years. We've seen graduates that are working for low stores. And generally, it's just the mindset of us Zambians because many people, believe me, are lazy. People have got the right ideas, but then they are lazy. So it's about getting the laziness out of you and just know what you want, know how you run your business, learn one or two things based on entrepreneurship. We've got a lot of entrepreneurs out there that are willing to teach us one or two things.
Okay. So looking at you are involved in a number of things, and you go to school, you're a student. How do you balance work and school?
How do I balance work and school? That's generally planning. I plan everything out. So you need to know. You just don't do things in our local language. I think Bemba will say Umonguru. So don't do things for the sake of doing them. When you want to do them, that's when you do them. No. You need to plan. And for me, I think God has been on my side. I would not lie. Um, it's not easy balancing both, especially as a full-time student, not a distance student. It's hard to balance work and school. At times you have to be out of school for a week because of work. But then it's good at the end of it all. You know yourself better, you know how to plan your time, how to manage your time. Definitely. If you do know those, then yes, good.
Just in case there's someone watching, someone age say, that has been trying to become an entrepreneur. What advice can you give them? Sorry, what advice can you give them?
I'm sorry, can you come again?
Just in case there are people out there watching and they're trying to become an entrepreneur, what advice can you give them?
Do what your heart wants you to do. That's just one of the best advices I would give. If you see, failure is based on what you think about before you do it. So if I tell myself saying I cannot do this because I'm probably lazy, definitely just at the beginning of that thought you've already failed. So if your heart tells you to do something, give it a shot. If you fail, you fail. You learn from there. Bravery is about taking risks. And trust me, hard work and opportunities do meet at some point. And that's what we call luck. So if you know saying you cannot do something or you're negative minded, there's nowhere you're going. Stay positive, try. If it fails, you fail. But get back up and try something else. That's the way it is. One area might not be workable for you, but obviously there are other areas that are good for you.
Any last words that you would want to share with our viewers?
Um, I would encourage everyone, firstly, to put God first amongst everything they do. It's not the easiest, but definitely you just have to put God first. Secondly, stay positive minded. There's something that comes about with positivity. Third, have the passion to do what you love. Do not do what you do not want to do. Four, I'm thinking. So okay, for the three, those three are okay. But then just use your talent, your passion, pray, and just follow what your heart wants. That's just it. It's not easy, but then one way or the other. In Zambia, there's a saying that says that one day chikatuika, meaning one day it will just open up. Maybe even the least thing that you do will definitely open many doors for you. So it starts from something small to big. So that's that.
Hi, viewers. For me, your host, Singu Madyabi, and my guest, Temwani Zulu, is bye bye and have a blessed night.